be, you know what, doing okay, save the day. Well, shit, I saved the babies. I don't give a fuck. Shit. Don't no babies need to be, okay, touched on by no grown ass adult. And if anything happening like that up here, shit, I'm always gonna be sitting right here watching people with the babies. Because babies don't deserve that shit. And someone here has an STD currently, that's catastrophic. Especially if a baby got an STD, nigga. Shit, I'll fuck somebody up. And they like, won't she? I said, that bitch gonna fuck somebody up. And I will. Especially for the babies. Fuck that. Grandma says, shit, y'all gonna make me go to jail up here. And I'm just trying to, okay, wait for my bus. I ain't even know this shit was going down over here like this. Y'all grimy like that, nigga? Let me know. It says they will be okay pretty soon and it will be even better. It says, I know, okay, God, that you feel like it's all downhill from here, but have faith, damn. So God is saying, shit, your ass literally is getting ready to pop off. And they like, yeah, we don't need this. See, a serial committer is here. He like, yeah, let me stop this shit right now. Because that ain't going to work no more. And God said, ain't that the truth? It says they walk up and down the block and no one noticed them until you said it out loud. Damn, caught up. What the fuck was that? And God said, why she didn't take him? And God said, ain't that the truth? I said, don't play with her because she looking. And I'm staring. And God is paying attention. God telling me to pay attention. And if God tells me to pay attention to shit, I got to pay attention. And you know what? That's powerful, boo. I can't be sitting up here going through all this shit when God say pay attention, God say pay attention, and I can't sit up here and ignore it, not for the babies. And everybody looking like, ain't that the truth? Born poor as hell. I don't give a fuck if you're born poor or not. A baby don't deserve to go through no shit that a grown-ass woman's supposed to go through. And Grandma said, ain't that the truth? It says friends are fucking you up on the low. So pay attention before your ass get, okay, sentenced to 25 to life for child molestation, Negro. And you ain't paying attention, but you know darn well that ain't no grown woman. So get your butt together and act like you got some common sense. And Grandma said, ain't that the truth? For Pentacles energy is here. You looking like shit. That bitch gonna make me pop a cap. I don't give a fuck. I'll take one for the babies, nigga. You ain't gonna sit up here and be doing shit with a baby in front of me. And they like, ain't that the fuck? You know it. That bitch don't give a fuck. And I don't. And not with no babies. And Grandma said, pay attention. Everybody is not out to get everybody, but shit, that looked real peculiar. And everybody said, didn't it? Fuck you mean? That didn't look normal to none of us. Fuck you mean? But I'm going to say something because God has directed me to say shit on certain shit. And I don't get involved in people's shit, but that just looked weird. And who the mama is? Because that baby got red hair. And I'm looking for the resemblance. I'm looking for the resemblance. I'm like, what the fuck? She got red hair and super pale skin. I'm like, yeah, okay. Who does the baby belong to? Shit. And Grandma said, ain't that the truth? So we have the essence of, let me plug this back up. Oh, we have the essence that says you're welcome. No, you welcome foreign people into your life, and they decided to take stock of how you did things and steal your truth. It says, damn, it's not going to work. And God said, that's what you need to know here too. So you literally think that it's okay for you to be doing what you're doing and act like it's, you know what, no worries. You better pay attention, boo, because everybody is paying attention to you, and you're starting to have those warning signs in those type of situations where you can tell when people are pedophiles. And God said, pay attention, the lovers is here, and you with your soulmate, and she knows it too, and she ain't saying nothing because she need water in her system. So both of y'all need to get it together before y'all go to jail for about 25 years. And God says, shit, I'll be there. And I'll prosecute y'all to the fullest extent of the law. And you like, won't she? said, damn, bitch, where you come from? Shit. And hello? The fuck? Ain't nobody finna do that. Our morals, values, and ethics needs to be up here these days. Y'all been too low vibrational and too just in the grimy shit over and over again. It's time for y'all to raise y'all vibrations. It's time for y'all to say something. Everybody's throat chakra needs to be open. Fuck. Everybody needs to say something. Fuck you mean. Don't turn a blind eye to shit, because you're going to be held accountable to whatever is going wrong. If you don't say something, it could be catastrophic. And I know that. And God said, ain't that the truth? It says they are nervous about the toxic part they played in your life, karma payback, but it's in reverse. Ain't nobody played no toxic part in your life. And you like, shit, she really stopped that shit real quick. And God said, get it together, nigga. Grab you an ice cream cone and have a happy day. And motherfucker said, ain't that the fucking truth? Said, we got Mary Poppins up in here. Hey, Mary Poppins. The Mary Poppins is here, bitch. What are you doing? Said Mary Poppins is doing some crazy shit today. And God said, ain't that the truth? It says, take what you really need and leave the rest. Start preparing. So you gonna have to get the hell out of Dodge, because you know what? Even your baby mama over here that's down the street around the corner said, yeah, I knew you was up to something toxic. And that's what your baby mama finna come and tell your ass. I said, I already knew it was you. Unfortunately. And God said, that's what y'all need to know here too. So what's in the mind? Herpes is here. Do you know if a baby gets herpes, nigga, that's the death sentence? If you have given anything to a child, nigga, that's a death sentence, boo. And you gonna have to go for a minute. God said, and that baby girl looking like, check up on me. I said, see, she gonna keep me safe, and I am. And I ain't gonna play with that shit. And grandma said, wait a minute. That better not be the grandbaby, okay, from St. Paul, Minnesota. Because she definitely had red hair, but she like, no, I'm not that one. And she like, ain't that the truth? The overall energy, it says your old cards, okay, are being used by other people and acting like you gave it to them. So you already know that shit. Me, I'm more than tapped in, and I don't need these damn cards. And you like, shit, I don't know why the fuck I was sitting in front of her. See? And you already looked at shady nigga. And I don't like shady looking niggas, you know? I don't like them motherfuckers, you know? And shit, I will interject. See? And God says, shit, I can't not interject on something that is toxic for a baby. She depends on adults to speak for her. Because she's a baby. It's our responsibility, all these adults in here, responsibility to say something. You see something, say something. And God said, that's what we do. Okay? So I'm finna do another reading, but that's an Aries man's reading. Stop playing around with shit that you ain't supposed to play around with. And if she catch anything and I find out about it, anything, shit, I'm gonna be on y'all ass. And grandma said, don't you know it? I'll find you. Shit, this place ain't that big. And I said, ain't that the truth? Get them some water. And you ain't getting no water? Her face is flush. Get them some water, nigga. Like, yeah. Stop by the, okay, Target or some shit and get them some water. Because that's what the fuck they need to get that shit up out of their system that y'all motherfuckers instilled in their ass. God said, ain't that the truth? So let's take it to a whole nother level, niggas.